Looks like it's working. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, welcome to Clear Shots Plays. I wanted to play Helldivers. So I figured I'd just do it on the stream. I turned all my graphics down because this game is prone to crashing. So yeah, graphics are down a lot.
We have prevented the corruption of any more worlds into super colonies.
This
But
game
with
is
the resurgent Terminids on one side and the
really big
automatons
right
on
now.
the other,
The big issue they were having
democracy is
recently
yet in grave peril.
is that they were going to let me turn the game volume down. So Arrowhead Studios wanted to well, they didn't want to, but Sony wanted them to basically require you to have to log in to PSN in order to play this game. Now, the issue with that is that, which honestly I don't think would have been an issue had PSN been available in all of the countries this game is available in. That's where they had the issue. There's all these players who bought this game on Steam, and then they're gonna go ahead and to have all of a sudden have to link a PSN account when you can't make one is crazy. So apparently they're not going through with that, and that was a Sony idea from what I know. And Arrowhead Studios said, no, we're not going to do that. The fans said, no, we're not going to do that. The game got review bombed like crazy on Steam, but they're not going to do it. So that's good. Good news. So far, since this game has come out, there's been a lot of updates. Let me walk you through something real quick. This is your ship that you will start on. It's not going to look exactly like this. This is upgraded, but I'm currently level 43. So what happens is you will, as you play the game, you'll unlock resources to unlock stratagems, which could be weapons, like power weapons, basically, orbital drops. These are sort of airstrikes and things like that. Most of the time I just use maybe like a strafe or an airstrike. Cluster bomb's really good. And then of course the 500 kg. Then your bridge has more orbitals. These are sort of stealth and specialty sort of things. I really don't use most of those. There's a machine gun emplacement. Shield generator, which I've never seen anybody use, actually. Tesla tower. This kind of zaps enemies. It's a kind of a turret. There's a minefield. All kinds. I mean, there's a lot of different stuff here. There's these things that kind of follow you around. They're automated turrets. So there's really four slots in this game. One is your backpack, one is your primary, secondary, and then you have a support weapon, which can be called in from one of these stratagems. The game is somewhat complicated in that when you first start, it's hard to kind of grasp what the game wants from you because it is a little different. You also have, like, these are the updates or upgrades you have to your ship. These are things that it just kind of reduces cooldowns. It will increase the health of sentries, things like that, that you'll earn throughout the game. And then you have an armory. This is where all your weapons are, obviously. Things that you'll earn. armors, helmets, all kinds of different stuff, and it's a lot of it. So the helmets are all cosmetic. You have certain armors that'll give you certain bonuses and things like that. Lighter armors will make you run faster or sprint for longer. Then there's capes, all this stuff. A lot of like a decent amount of customization. But like I said, when you first get into this game, it is a little bit tough to grasp because it's different from other games. It just is. It's all PvE, so you don't play against other players, you play with other players. So what I'm gonna do is go on level 7. This is a pretty high level mission. There's 2 different enemy factions at this time: the automatons and the Terminids. The automatons are robots. They're like kind of Terminator-esque. And then you've got the Terminids, who are alien bugs. So I'm looking down here in the corner. This one, at my personal order, it wants me to kill 10 enemies with the expendable anti-tank. So what I'll do is I'll just hop into a level 7 mission. I'm gonna quick match and just join whoever's in a mission right now or starting one, and I'm gonna try and use the anti-tank, which I've used it before, the expendable. But I just wanted to show you the game, and it's, you know, this game has gotten a lot of praise for what it is. It's a completely different. It doesn't feel like anything that's quite out right now. And I think the beauty of it is that it's well, number one, it's $40. It's not full retail $60. It is available on PC and PlayStation, and the really cool thing is that it just feels different from anything else. When you drop into a mission, your goal is going to be to complete as many objectives as you can before you extract from the mission. Now there's a lot that this game needs. Like, I'm phasing through people right now. The game still needs a lot of work, and I say a lot of work carefully, because I don't think it needs a lot of work. I think it needs it's rough around the edges. So like I said earlier, it is kind of prone to crashing, in that, you know, I think the nature of the game is so aggressive that it is going to crash, and it's difficult to optimize this game. But on PC, like the PC version has had problems since the game came out, really. If you buy it on PlayStation, you shouldn't have a problem. Now I want expendable anti-tank, and I want... all these are also perks that you can unlock throughout the game. The way the unlocking system works is really cool. It's like their battle passes, sort of, but you unlock one page at a time as you spend medals, and you can choose what you unlock. And you can choose what you unlock first, which on one hand, it's like, cool, you get to unlock the things you want first. However, it kind of makes it so that once you've gotten all the things you want, there's not much drive to go back and get the other things. You want to just save your medals for the next battle pass, which is fine. But I think people who play this game a lot, like this guy in this game is level 74. I mean, he plays a lot, so, you know, he's probably got he's got everything he wants. And in fact, I probably have most of the stuff that I wanted at this point. So, you know, I still come back because the game's fun, not because I'm trying to unlock certain things. So we'll drop into a point that we've selected on the map. The host ultimately decides where you drop, but you can suggest locations. So we'll drop in here, and things could go be aggressive, like on this level, this difficulty. Sometimes things are fast, so sometimes you maybe drop into a bad spot and there's a lot of enemies around. So there's my anti-tank. I have my guard dog rover, and you know, you spawn in, you look around, and you go, okay, well, the closest objective here is this, so that's where we're gonna probably head, unless there's a nest somewhere. There's a radar station there. So how this game works really is it's a third-person hybrid shooter. So you do get first person when you aim. If I hold my left bumper, I am playing with a controller. If I hold left bumper, I can pull up my stratagems. You put in this combination, and it will give you a little ball that you throw that calls in that specific air support that you're asking for. So everything is dropped in by the ship that is orbiting the map. Currently, I'm using a breaker incendiary, which is a shotgun, and it causes burning, which burning got buffed quite a bit recently. So if you're on fire in this game, you're in trouble. Now you pretty much have to dive and then stim. Stims are heals. This right here is a charger. That's one of the bigger enemies in the game. You can call resupply packages. So if you run out of ammo, you can call a resupply. There's a cooldown for every one of these. So what I can do is here, if I see these, like a group of enemies, I can throw this airstrike in there. It tells me how long it's gonna take to land, and then it drops. So, I mean, you can clear out big chunks of enemies and groups very quickly with that kind of stuff. And it's all based on the mission that you're going into, you know, how you want to equip yourself. And I think it gives you a good dimension of, like, there's a good chunk of, like, different ways to play.
Calling in an eagle.
And because of that, it makes it, it's really like a well done co-op game. It really does it well. So right now what we want to do is take this. These here are samples which you can pick up, and they'll allow you to unlock things as well.
Last reload.
Is this not... Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, it didn't seem like it was working. So that objective's done. It shows you the map. These like little diamonds are like locations that you will find any number of things. It could be samples, it could be credits. You can earn premium credits throughout the game. You can find medals, samples, all kinds of stuff. They're basically just points of interest that you want to hit if you have the extra time to do so. And obviously, like, if you're on a higher level, sometimes you have to make the sacrifice and not hit those points. But if you can, you obviously want to pick up... These are these are a huge deal. You want to pick up these super samples, because there's only one, this rock right here is what you want to look for on higher levels, because it'll have super samples underneath it, and I believe there's only one per map. I'm not sure, I've never seen more than that. You do drop all your samples if you die, but your teammates can pick them up. Everything's shared. As far as samples go, well, actually, as far as most resources go, it's all shared. That stalker completely destroyed me. So now if you die, there's a stratagem that's a reinforced stratagem that'll bring you back. They just have to throw it. I just landed on his head.
Ready to liberate.
But now I have to go back to find my... all the stuff I dropped. So that stalker that just killed me means that there's a stalker nest somewhere nearby.
Reloading!
Oh god. Your teammates and your turrets and everything can damage you, and it will. So you have to be careful of that too.
Reloading!
You have a stamina bar at the bottom of your screen. Oh, there's a charger. I don't really know how good the expendable anti-tank is. I don't really use it. But I want to get some kills with it so I can get that challenge done. Typically I'll use an autocannon, a recoilless rifle, or quasar cannon for Terminid missions. I'm not as good against automatons. I just haven't spent enough time against them. I mostly play against Terminids. Now there's a couple chargers. So now the thing with this game too is you can just avoid confrontation altogether. So if you want to avoid a patrol or a group of enemies, you can do it, as long as you don't screw that up. And it looks like that's what we're trying to do here.
Requesting air support.
We don't really have a very good oh god,
Requesting air support.
plan of attack here. Typically what I would want to do is run around that outside of the map. Kind of hook around the right side of the map, and then, you know, just to cover everything you can, and then come back to the main objectives.
Orbital inbound. Calling down a support weapon. Heavy, northeast, 50 meters. Bug outpost spotted. Sending in an eagle.
I knew I was gonna get burned by that.
I'm out.
There's another charger, of course.
Requesting advanced weaponry. 100 meters. Dropping a pin. No. 100 meters. Sending in an eagle. Requesting air support. Bug tunnel breach.
An explosive pistol. It's hard to hit with that. At least from that distance. What you want to really do is shoot at the ground near them.
Tagging map. West. 100 meters.
I'm assuming this guy over here has probably covered a good chunk of these points of interest. But it doesn't look like it.
Sending in an eagle. Marking location. Supplies. Supplies.
I mean, we're all split up. Really, you want to kind of stay together. But I'm playing with randoms, so... Another nice thing, too, is if you see an enemy, you can tag them. And the tagging system's pretty good. I don't know, maybe I'll go back and check this real quick. Just to make sure he didn't miss anything. It would be here, I guess. So those red spots on the map right here, those are nests, or just they could, well, really could be anything, I guess. Pretty sure they can also be objectives.
Requesting air support. Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to extend. Going down a support weapon.
There's a Bile Titan,
I'm out. Enemy
so I can
elite
tag it from a
southwest.
distance,
100 meters.
so that my team knows it's there. Bile Titans are the heavy.
I'm out. Requesting orbital strike.
Against the Terminids. So unless you're equipped well, they're hard to take down, which I'm not really well equipped for this.
An eagle. Rare sample acquired.
Another thing is ammo management. So anytime you reload, you lose that clip that you had in your gun. So you do not keep the ammo like in a lot of shooters.
Bug tunnel breach.
you drop the clip entirely. So use your whole clip, or use most of it at least. If you don't use your whole clip, you can reload faster, but you do lose out on ammo. Also, make sure you're careful when your team calls in things like that, because you don't want to get too close because it will kill you. He's red right here, like he's gonna probably kill me right now. He's being very careless with where he places those. There's a charger somewhere, I can hear him. Oh, that's not a charger. There's 2 Bile Titans. Alright.
Requesting advanced weaponry! Heavy, west, close.
Kind of hard to see with this snowstorm. Oh my god, I've never seen that happen before. It launched me up in the air. Oh shit. These things are somewhat dangerous too. If you don't keep moving, they can kill you pretty fast.
Get some! Get some!
The spewers. And enemies will swarm you quickly too, so this is another thing. It's like, keep moving in this game. I got killed by my teammate, so. You can also land on enemies. Usually it can do damage, but I found that it's not always consistent. Sometimes you can one-hit kill a Bile Titan just by dropping on them. Need to find my equipment. And of course it's underneath this Bile Titan, so... I need to let my team handle him, and I need to get away from him. Oh god. I'm in real trouble.
Tagging location. Never mind. Marking location. Hard tunnel break! Requesting air support! Say hello to democracy!
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This game's really, it's so chaotic. Even on lower levels it does get pretty chaotic. You know, you just get to a point where like you're able to handle big swarms when you play the lower levels, and you know, you want it to be more dense with enemies. Another thing that's interesting too is the more enemies you kill, the more will come out. So, I mean, look at this right now. That's a swarm that's coming at me. You can attach your calls to enemies, which is kind of nice. Sometimes not good if they're coming at you. Alright, I gotta get away and regroup here. Oh, they're right behind me.
Calling down a support weapon. Calling an extraction.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
I gotta get to this extraction somehow. So they called the extraction in, now I gotta get there. Because I'm really far away from them. I got split up. I was just shooting shit. Which is not what you're supposed to do. But it looks like we cleared most of these objectives. There's enemies right here. I mean, they're right on me. Also, crouching and going prone also increases your accuracy.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Calling in orbital strike.
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
I'm out. Requesting air support. How'd you like to taste of freedom? Requesting air support.
I feel like I've probably killed 10 enemies with this, but
I'm out. Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting air support.
so now I've got 40 seconds before the shuttle gets here. And then all we do is get as many as we can to extract, and
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
it gives you the most points. But I think we're in the clear now.
20 seconds.
This side though.
Requesting air support.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Requesting orbital.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup. Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Sending in an eagle. Bug tunnel breach. Get some! Get some!
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Liberty has seen you through.
So that's one of the longer missions. There are different types of missions like defense missions and things like that, so they range. I think 40 minutes is the longest, I believe. But you know, the more objectives you complete, the more stars you earn. Now, operations are multiple missions strung together. So if you complete all 3, you get a bonus. You get 10 medals. Usually you just get you get more on higher levels, obviously, but you exponentially increase your rewards. So as long as these guys stay together, I'm just gonna play the other ones.
A victory for democracy.
Well, so my accuracy was good. I used a lot of stims.
Helldiver, glad to have you on board.
So there's my personal order finished. That was the anti-tank. So now I can kind of just use whatever I want. Now the major order, if you can see it on the corner,
Thrusters.
they give you a new task, and it's usually like weekly. And the task is for the entire community as a whole. So everyone who's playing this game is like fighting this war, and we try to, the goal is for the humans to liberate every planet. Ultimately, what you want to do is liberate every planet, but the devs can basically choose, when they push back and how hard they push back and things like that. So it's kind of like a game master, basically. I usually stick with a lot of the same loadout, at least. You know what? Actually, hold on. Depends on what. This is a defense mission, so I think what I'll do is I'll use this perk lets my extraction be faster, and what I'll do is I'll pull the airstrike, and I'll put a Tesla tower instead, so that I can just post that up and it should kill a bunch of enemies for me. So obviously with this, all I do is go in. You have a small part of the map that you're in, and then you just kill X number of enemies, and your extraction starts, and you get out. It's pretty cut and dry. I will say that the game is running well with my graphics so far down, but I don't know if I want to test it out. Let me throw this tower over there.
Calling down a support weapon.
Got a mech suit. So those mech suits, you can call in that it's a stratagem, and they are good for certain situations. I'm not like a big fan of them, to be honest with you. I think it's more fun to play like this, but they do have a finite amount of ammo. Those suits do, and they're a somewhat newer addition to the game. So is this pistol, actually. It's a grenade pistol, really, but it's really nice because when you're fighting these guys, there's nests which you can close. So similar to Gears of War, you can throw a grenade in the hole that they're coming out of, and it'll close it. But what's nice is having the grenade pistol, because you can just kind of shoot the hole, and there you go. And it conserves your grenades, which really your grenades aren't used for much besides doing that. I mean, I never really used grenades in combat. Like, oh, what was that?
Helldivers never die.
Last reload!
That wasn't good.
How about a nice cup of lemon tea? Calling down a sentry!
Haven't used my orbital
Requesting fortifications!
yet.
Requesting...
Put that there because they seem to be coming from there a lot. What I'll do is also maybe drop this orbital laser when I see a big enemy.
Reinforcing!
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Orbital inbound!
Mission has 10 minutes remaining.
This is the Quasar Cannon, which is also kind of a new addition.
Fly beacon!
You charge it up, it does have a cooldown, but there's no ammo. And it can one-shot chargers if you hit them in the head, which is really nice.
Freedom. Red yet further. Extract when ready.
Back empty! Calling down a sentry!
Pelican 1.
So we're done. Now we just have to wait for the extraction,
Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
which I have that perk, so it comes in real quick. It can kill you too, so you don't stay near the engines.
Preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent. Victory was never in doubt.
My dog's underneath me, that's why I'm kind of sitting on an angle. I don't know if you can tell. So there's the second one. This one should be... you're going to want to destroy... There's a bunch of nests with eggs. So we have to go in and destroy those. And that should be the last mission. These are a little bit longer too. These are probably... I mean, they're 40-minute time limits. What happens is when the timer... If you take 40 minutes, which you shouldn't, but it can happen, it will. You can't call stratagems because it leaves orbit.
Mission accomplished, Helldiver. One small step for democracy. One giant.
So then you're just left with whatever you have.
Mission coordinates locked.
You can't call anything dropped in.
Pods primed. Engaging orbital thrust.
Which makes for some intense situations if you do end up under the time, if you run out of time and you're trying to get to the ship and defend the ship or whatever. I would suggest we start over here, but
Here?
so that we can hit this and then go to that, come across, hit this, and then we end up at extraction. This is another cool thing, is like if you're with a group of people that you know or a party that's communicating, you can plan out a route as far as the way you guys want to do it. I'm gonna stick with my same loadout. This loadout doesn't fail me on these difficulties. I haven't had a problem with it. Sometimes I can swap out the quasar to like a recoilless rifle or something like that, but I like using the airstrike and the orbital laser. Occasionally I put the bomb in if I don't want my turret, but I love having that turret with me because it keeps swarms away from you. And it tends to kill off the littler bugs.
Hellpod launch initiated.
I would like to do I'll do another mission after this to show you the automatons as well. But like I said, I'm not very good against them. I just haven't spent the time against them, really. You can control your pod a little bit as you come in. There's an upgrade that lets you do that more so, which I do have.
Freedom requires firepower.
There's something over there, so I think we're gonna probably end up over there.
Tagging location, north.
Tagging location south.
Also, like, different planets have different hazards, and some weapons are like heat based, and you know, they are more effective on certain planets and things like that, which is really cool. You also run into like ice storms, fire tornadoes, all kinds of different shit, which can be annoying. But in the end, I do like it.
Fire in the hole.
Marking location south. Cancel that. Objective located south. Requesting air support.
Maybe I can go this way and take this nest out, but
Requesting orbital strike.
oh no, oh no, 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 no. Woo! That's danger. If you fall in the water, you're in trouble because you can't swim very far. I mean, really, at all. I always look at it like you can't, because it's hard to get out of bodies of water in this.
Bug out
It's a big
Prepare
nest.
to exterminate. Requesting air
Shit.
support.
Sending in an eagle. Democracy's on its way.
Requesting orbital.
Alright, we gotta get out of here. There's stalkers and everything. Shit. Alright, yeah, we gotta go. That's gotta be that stalker lair.
Calling down a support weapon. Requesting orbital strike. Sending in an eagle.
Ah, shit. So these are bunkers that you usually get pretty decent rewards from them, but I need a teammate to be here.
Stalkers.
Tagging location.
Calling
Cancel
in
that.
reinforcements.
He's getting thrown around.
Marking location north.
Oh my god, these stalkers, dude. They will launch you.
Reinforcing.
This guy, I guess this guy doesn't really care. He's not paying attention. This is definitely a stalker lair, though.
Sending in an eagle.
The thing with them is that they're invisible.
Requesting air support.
Oh my god. They're invisible until they attack you. Or, well, they can go invisible, I guess I should say, is the only thing I... It's really the best way to say that. There it is. There we go. Alright, this guy needs to follow me, though.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Rare sample acquired. Tagging location west.
Dude,
Dropping a pin northwest.
On my way.
50 meters.
I'll take it.
Calling in orbital strike.
Marking location.
Requesting orbital.
come on.
I'm on it.
Yeah, so you can earn medals, and you can also get credits, which super credits, which are
Tagging map southeast.
they're premium currency in this game. So you can earn it in the game, which is so nice. Not a lot of games do that, I'll tell you that. Now that might be a
Supplies.
super samples right there, maybe.
Dropping a pin west. 200 meters.
Yeah, I'm slowed.
Rare sample acquired.
So he just complimented me because he didn't see that rock. Well, it's on the map. Oh wait, no, I guess it wasn't on the map. All right, I'm back. My girlfriend just got home, so cut some of that out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna trim any of the gameplay off, but I'll probably leave it. That one, yeah. There was a charger that went flying up in the air. I remember that part. There was some cool spots while I was just talking to her about. She saw a horse and buggy today, so she wanted to tell me about the horse and buggy. Now my dog is underneath me trying to get out.
Mag's empty! Heavy,
Starting to get a little chaotic here.
requesting orbital.
Oh god.
Reinforcing. I'm out.
What the heck? You can go upstairs without me watching you. Go ahead. I'm like running around on ice and gliding around here. Here's the extraction. I think we're good, so we can call it in.
Get some! Get some! Requesting orbital strike!
Whoa. Holy shit. Oh, I fucking stemmed. Give me a break.
Point me to the enemy. Requesting advanced weaponry. Reloading. Requesting air support. Ending in an eagle. Ending in an eagle.
T-minus 30 seconds.
30 seconds. I think we're pretty much clear.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Calling in orbital strike.
seconds. Clear landing zone.
Requesting air support.
Pax, just go upstairs. I don't need to. I don't have to watch it. My dog thinks that I have to watch her go up the stairs. If I go out there and I stand by the stairs, she'll run right up them. She's got no problem going up the stairs, but she wants me to watch her do it.
Throwing supply beacon.
All right, we're done.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
All right, I'll be right back. I gotta watch my dog go up the stairs.
You have maintained our way of life.
All right, there. She's up the stairs now. Unbelievable, you know. So, I just did a whole operation in this video. How long has this been? Hour and 15? I'm gonna take a swig of this whiskey here. Then I'll fight some automatons and that'll be it. If you've actually watched this far, thanks. Because like I want to show off this game, yeah. But really I just wanted to play it. See how I did this time. My accuracy is usually where my strong point is.
Done.
I pulled 16 samples. That's pretty good.
Welcome aboard, Helldiver.
So I'm gonna leave, go to my ship. And I wonder if I have okay, never mind. I'm gonna turn the difficulty down. I'm gonna also use the Scorcher. Because I'm not as good against
The enemy
these
has launched a
guys.
surprise attack on one of our planets. It needs our aid.
Announcement system
I don't
test.
even know what
Freedom.
to...
Democracy.
Looks like all of it's about the same.
Independence. Manage democracy. Test complete.
We'll do... Yeah, we'll do this one. I'll put it on 5. And I'll just hop into a random game.
Initiating. Allied destroyer has joined
I'm
squadron.
only gonna do one mission on this. I don't want to do a whole fucking operation. It looks like he might already be in the game. Yeah, he is. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna use a shield generator. And I'm gonna use anti-material rifle.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Yeah, that should work. I guess he isn't in the game already.
Launch initiated.
Yep, that's straight vodka. Sure is. So, the strategy here is a little different. With the Terminids, you can kind of run from encounters. As long as you keep moving, you're safe. Here, it's different. It kind of almost is a cover-based shooter when you fight these guys because they can shoot you. And that's a huge difference.
Live up to your name. Live up to freedom. Requesting tac pack. Calling down a sentry. Calling down a support weapon. Tac pack inbound. Drop ship. Requesting advanced weaponry. Sending in an eagle. Mag's empty.
It looks so pixely with the graphics turned down. I'm gonna hold on to, yeah, I was gonna say, they're probably gonna kill him.
Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Mag's empty. Reloading. Mag's empty.
Yeah, the main key against these guys is stay in cover.
Sending in an eagle.
This gun is really, really, really good. Really, it's pretty good in any mission against any enemy. But I find it really effective against the automatons because it can kind of two-shot some of the really big enemies. And it really kind of, it basically one-shots a lot of the smaller units.
Sending in an eagle.
I think I probably could turn this difficulty up. But it's too late now.
Calling down supplies.
Sending down equipment package.
Dropping a pin. Northeast. 100 meters.
I mean, it one-shots him if I can hit him.
Found something.
I really do want to go this way because there's, if you see that, if you can see that glow there, it means there's something down there. So I really do want to go that way,
Sending in
but
an
it seems like
eagle.
no one else wants to.
Requesting air support.
Delivering payload.
I can try to do it myself.
Requesting sentry.
Oh, it's not too bad.
Found something.
Calling down a support weapon.
Sample collected.
Requesting orbital.
Rare sample acquired.
There's a base right there. Should be able to kill it with this.
Requesting air support. Requesting air support. Freedom forever.
gonna check this for samples. A lot of times if you kill a nest or an outpost, there's samples there.
Ending in an eagle.
And you know, at a certain point, you won't need samples, but I always try to pick them up because someone in the game probably needs them.
Found something.
So, you know, as long as you pick them up, everybody gets them.
Reinforcing.
As long as you extract with them, everybody gets them. So I always try to pick them up no matter what. I know some people, once they're higher level, they kind of just ignore them. They've unlocked what they need to unlock. It's like, I don't know. I just feel like that's not really in the spirit of what this game is. This game is meant to be a cooperative game, and helping people in this game is it's only beneficial to everybody because the whole game is about the whole player base working together to take these planets.
New mag.
There's a lab up here. Also, what I need to do is I would like to go get these samples.
Northwest, 200 meters.
Somebody dropped one. That's what that vial is on the map.
Orbital inbound.
I mean, I'll probably go get it, and there's like one sample in it, but who cares? I'm on a lower difficulty, so chances are I'm not going to run into anything huge by myself. Picked up a rare, which I actually need rares right now. And I'm still not far away from, you know, a lot of it has to do with planning your routes, getting places quickly, getting in and out without having to deal with too many enemies, because like I said earlier, the more enemies you kill, the more there's going to be when you extract. They're just going to keep coming, and they're going to come heavier every time. So you want to only eliminate enemies that you basically the way I should put it is, when you're thinking about shooting something, ask yourself why you're shooting it. What is the reason you need to kill this thing now? Because if you don't need to, don't do it.
300 meters.
Avoid it. You can avoid a lot of combat in this game. And I know that doesn't sound fun, but it still is fun. Yeah, and you know, I mentioned it on the podcast, talked about this game. I mean, you know, it really is a breath of fresh air because it's something that's different. It's a different type of game in an era right now where everything's kind of flooded with the same old shooters over and over. You know, it's got kind of a Gears of War vibe to it. It's, you know, it really does feel like Gears in a lot of times that I use, and like a lot of times when I'm playing, when I you know, shoot a couple blind fires and then dive, it really feels like a Gears game. It really and it stands alone. This game really does.
Sample collected.
And it's impressive for what it is as a you know, it's an indie studio. It's not, certainly not a big studio. Arrowhead, I mean, you know, the last Helldivers game they put out was a top-down twin stick shooter. It wasn't a third-person shooter. This is an ambitious project that they did here. It's not. This isn't just a sequel. I mean, I'm very impressed with this game, in every aspect, really. monetization, you know, price tag. I mean, I bought this game. I've literally bought this game 3 or 4 times for different people because, you know, it's one of those games like I am very confident that if you play this game, you're gonna enjoy it.
Calling in reinforcements.
Oh wow, there's a cannon there. Fuck. Oh, there's another one. Holy shit. Alright, well, so what am I gonna do there?
Northeast.
Requesting air support.
Hopefully that
Orbital inbound.
hopefully that takes him out.
Sending in an eagle.
Can I take it out with a sniper? This is what I mean by, like, it's a different game when you're playing against these guys instead of
Tagging map. Northeast.
bugs.
100 meters. Mag's empty. Requesting orbital. Reinforcing. Mag's empty.
Oh. Where?
Reinforcing.
Sending in an eagle. Requesting air support. Fire in the hole.
If you throw a grenade into those buildings, it destroys it. Just same way a bug hole gets destroyed. So I just took that out. Now I need to get the hell out of here. Yep, because I know that fucking rocket's still there.
Injuries? What is
That cannon.
Requesting air. You have accomplished liberty.
Strider's dead. So now we wanna. I would like to go hit these spots down here
Northeast. Far.
before we extract. There's ammo all over
New
over here.
mag. Dropping a pin. Southeast. 300 meters. Requesting tac.
Looks like the plan now is just to clear up these last few bases and then get out. Holy shit. Oh my god, I did not expect that at all.
Calling in reinforcements.
I didn't see them. Just didn't see them. The whole platoon.
Sending in an eagle.
Uh-huh.
Requesting air support. Joining the fray.
Proceed to extraction when ready.
Requesting orbital. Reinforcing.
Need to get my shit back.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Calling down a support weapon.
Somebody dropped another sample container.
Calling in reinforcements. Dropship. Got a sample. New mag.
So they've got our Eagle jammed, which means I can't call anything in, so.
Reinforcing. One feet to the enemy.
This is real trouble here.
Calling in reinforcements.
No, get down.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Where's my shit?
Calling in reinforcements. Mag's empty. Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting air support.
Where's the rest of my team? There's a lot of enemies here. This is really bad.
Sending in
I
an
can't
eagle.
call anything in that zone.
Requesting air support.
Requesting sentry.
This is really bad. Where are they? I guess they're not. I guess they're ditching us. Which is sucks because I'm gonna lose all those samples. They're trying to come in from that side, it looks like.
Dropship. Mag's empty. New mag. Last reload.
This is why I don't play it on. It's like I can't play it on higher difficulties. It's ridiculous.
Reinforcing. Democracy has landed. Requesting air support. Tac pack inbound. Requesting advanced weaponry. Have a taste of democracy. Mag's empty. Mag's empty. Last reload.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Orbital inbound. Sending in an eagle. Sample
minutes remaining.
Might be able to get over there now.
Dropship!
Although it looks like they're still here.
Requesting orbital.
Requesting air support.
Yeah. Not gonna work.
New mag!
Crazy. There's so many of them.
Calling in reinforcements. Mag's empty. I'm hit! Sweet! Say hello to democracy!
Calling down a support weapon. Calling down a sentry.
Why is it not working? That's been working the whole game.
How'd you do?
I'm running out of ammo.
Mag's empty.
It's crazy how many there are right now. There's nothing I can do. They're just everywhere. And I can't call anything in.
Reloading!
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Wow.
Calling in reinforcements! Calling down a support weapon.
I guess I just gotta ditch those samples. I really wanted them, but
Ready to liberate.
it's way too many enemies.
Blood injury. Calling in extraction. Sending in an eagle. Sending in an eagle.
Delivering payload.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle invalid.
Reinforcing. Tagging location. South.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes 30 seconds.
I've got nothing. Can't use anything. So that's where the issue comes in.
Requesting air support.
Yeah, like, see how fast I just killed that? I don't know why that last one, like, just stood there and ate all those rounds.
Mag's empty. Out of ammo.
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30
Oh, of course.
Reinforcing.
Orbital is down.
Alright, we need this extraction now.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Calling in orbital strike.
beacon. Reloading.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Let's reload. Out of ammo.
Come on, come on, come on.
New mag.
Heavy east. Close.
Last reload.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Requesting sentry.
Last reload.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Requesting air support.
Pelican 1, landing in progress. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Calling down a support weapon.
I think we can get out of here.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Why? Why did he call that? Oh my god, we gotta get out of here. Holy shit, he's gonna kill himself.
Extraction complete.
Oh.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Wow.
Liberty has seen you through.
And that's another thing that's so annoying when people call in their like orbitals at the last second, because kills do not matter. Doesn't help us at all. But it like it almost killed us trying to extract. Alright. I think that's good. It's almost 2 hours. Alright, yeah, if you did watch for almost 2 hours, thank you. Yeah. I encourage you to buy the game. And,
The existence of high casualty missions implies the
yeah,
existence
pick it up. I
of
think you'll enjoy it.
missions.
Some people, you know, and some people are better
Solace in that.
against the bots than the bugs, which I don't understand. I just haven't quite figured out how to fight them, I guess. But yeah, pick up the game. It's great. Ignore any bad reviews right now because it was all about that PSN connection thing, so don't worry too much about that. Other than that, thank you for watching. I got something planned with Jake to do, as long as we can co-op it. If not, I'll do it myself or whatever, or we'll both do it. Who knows? So yeah, we'll see you soon.